Welcome to another video by Stan's Auto Repair. I actually wasn't going to do a video on this because control arms are practically easy, but control arms on a Cruze are just a tad bit different. Okay, so jack it up. Don't be an idiot like me. Chalk your wheels. I do got my emergency brake on, but use a jack stand. But you know, I guess I trust my life with a Walmart blackjack. Anyways, tools you're going to need: 15 millimeter, 18 millimeter. Okay, these are 18 millimeter. That's 18 millimeter. Your ball joint bolt is 15 millimeter. Your wheel nuts are 19 millimeter. Okay, you'll definitely want to probably invest in a 15 millimeter one of these and an 18 millimeter one of these, so you can hold the damn bolt while you're tightening it down or loosening it. Other thing, aftermarket, Rock Auto. This SVP, I think it is. Here on the side, you have a bolt. On the stock, it's 15 millimeter. On the aftermarket, it's 14 millimeter. You're going to want to loosen that so this can rotate, so you can actually get this in and get it aligned. And then once you get everything aligned and flush, then you tighten this back down. Snug it real good. There's no Loctite on any of these. Now, I don't live in the Rust Belt, but this bolt here that goes over there in the frame through the bushing actually had rust on it. No pitting, so I just sprayed her down with some rust preventive enamel, kind of as a, and you can see right up there at the top, that's as far as the bolt goes down. So all those threads right there are just, you know. Now, I did notice a progressive wobble over time. Not necessarily because I got a slick. I mean, come on now. Tire's about 2 years old. Anyways, don't drive on those either. They're great for race courses, but definitely not for the main roads, because so far no belt's broken, but if a belt breaks, these things can explode. Plus they're magnets for nails. This one ain't got any yet. But I don't like to change tires until I fix my problems with my front end, because why would I want to rip up a tire if I still got problems on the front end? You just eat up tires that way. Also, the braking was funny, because guess what? If you look on this bolt, you can see I don't feel anywhere, but it was starting to wear out right here. This was loose. I did experience on an old 2014 model. Doesn't matter what engine's in it. It's practically the same from Eco to LTZ. Only difference is you might have a sports package. That's it. These, over time, will work loose. So if you're ever doing your brakes or changing your sway bar link or bushings or strut, well, you know, make sure this is tight. Make sure your control arm stuff's tight, because these things loosen. And luckily, the Cruze that we had before, we were turning in the driveway. This had already fell out. We heard a clink going down the highway. Didn't think nothing of it, because you know you can hit stuff on the highway and they make clink noises. Didn't think it was the ball joint bolt. But make a story short, as we turn into the driveway, due to the driveway having a lift kind of and the sharp turn, the control arm ball joint popped out. Boom. That was nice. That would have sucked if we was going down the highway at 70. So I can only thank the Lord. You know, same thing in my case. I just got an unction up my butt to come out here and check it. And yes, my nails are painted. I have a 4-year-old daughter. She paints her nails. Daddy has to paint his nails. So it's whatever. Because I got a comment in one of my videos previously. Are your nails painted? Yes, they are. Anyways, so now all I got to do is get this and this ball joint lined up. Thank God it's just even all the way around, and it's not like on a Dodge where you only have a cut right here and you got to get that line perfect up. Thank you, Chevy engineers, for at least making it that simple. So all I need to do now, I was waiting for that paint to dry, get that bolt in. get everything snug back up. If you don't got much strength, you might want to get another person to maneuver this around to line everything up, but it's not that hard. If you got a good amount of strength, you can muscle, but leave everything loose as you get that in, because once you get everything snug in, get all your bolts in, and then you tighten everything up and you get everything lined up. That's how you do it. All right. Torque specs, for those of you that want them, don't know them. I've hardly ever done torque specs. Most thing I torque, if I do it, is maybe a cylinder head or something that is very important you need to torque. But I will say, snug these bad boys up good. I mean, the way I look at it, once it's tight, give it a good little If you got a breaker bar, which you will need a breaker bar, get in there and give it a quarter turn once you get it tight to where it feels real good and snug. Don't tighten it to where you snap it, but get it tight. Now, if you want the torque specs, Google is your friend. Check it out. I mean, this day and age, I've learned, I make these videos, everybody wants answers right then and there. Nobody wants to do a little bit of research. You've done enough research, you found this video, you've got a good enough basic information on how to do this. You can Google Chevy Cruze, the year of your car. So in a sense, you could go 2011 Chevy Cruze LS control mount torque specs, and then boom, somebody's already done the work for us in a form, or the GM might be nice enough to give us a specification. Because right now the service manual for this car is still $200, and I don't feel like spending $200 for a service manual. All right, thanks for watching, and remember, when it's broke, fix it, or in my case, fix it before it breaks.